You guys want to know my story of the one and only time I went to a strip club? Tell us about the first time you smoked. That's a story. I hit my score. I'm not your pure little streamer. John, I've gotten so many haircuts over the past months. It's been really bad. I've been in sync with my friends with haircuts, though. It's really funny. Like, I've been getting a haircut, like, within the day between me and my guy friends. And it got me thinking, you know. I think being a woman's real difficult, real hard. Menstruation, very painful, very bad. But I think it's very interesting that they, like, get in sync with menstruation and stuff. And it got me thinking with these haircuts, women are in sync with menstruation. Men are in sync with haircuts. You ever see all your boys at the exact same time? They all get haircuts and they're all walking around the school. Nice haircut, man. Nice haircut. I like your cut, G. The rice purity test. Let's get it. Chat, you know, I left on a break and I said I'd come back more honest, and this is as honest as as you're gonna get. Let's do it. So if anybody doesn't know, the rice purity test is basically a test where you check off things that you've done, and then by the end, you get a percentage of how pure you are. If the percentage is really low, that means you're not pure. Held hands romantically. Yes, come on, guys. I mean, I'm not a little boy. Been in a relationship, yeah, we all know. Given or received a hickey? Oh, it's so bad. Chat, the first time I got one, like the day before, I had a dinner with my family, and it was me, my dad, my stepmom, and someone else, and we were sitting there, and we had like the entire dinner, and it was fine, and I was like trying to cover it most of the dinner, and then by the end of it, they just decided to tell me, only near the end of the dinner, like, what's that on your neck? You got a hickey. And I was like, what are you talking about? They were like, yeah, we've seen it the whole time. I was like, you just let me sit here and like try to cover it up for the entire dinner? You couldn't have told me right away. Played a game involving stripping. We've all been young. I've also played a game involving putting on more clothes on stream. Get debated to a picture or a video. New York stream, remember when I rubbed my legs together? On the New York stream, I was watching myself on video.
What exactly are you doing again? Besides jerking off?
Right now I'm jerking off. Can't see it, but I'm doing it. I've got this hidden ability that I can move my legs around.
Did you go to school or what?
Did I go to school? Nope, I dropped out in kindergarten. Masturbating while somebody else was in the room. Well, I don't know if you count the outside as a room, but in New York, remember I was next to those two businessmen and they were definitely watching. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. TMI, let's not take this test. This is so bad. Been caught. Those boys caught. I'm telling you, they caught me. They love me, guys. They're such fan. They actually are day one followers and they just stream snipe. Yeah, we did it on stream. Live stream. The clip is there. Mine is hot dog or you don't like hot dogs? I love hot dogs. They're delicious. Like a good glizzy in your mouth? You don't like just taking it down there? I think I had a hot dog today. I think I had 3 hot dogs today. I'm the glizzy eating champion.
Hey, yo, Jerry Chestnut. I put my chestnut.
All right, I'm the glizzy eating champion. I have a long tongue. Look how long it is. I can touch like my chin. That's oh no. Oh, don't put that in any folder. Do not Photoshop me. Do not do any of that nonsensical bullshit. Do I have to keep reading these out loud? Because it's worse when I read them out loud. Yeah. Undressed or been undressed by MPS? Is that like a government position? Let's take this test. We're already in. We're already like halfway through. We have to keep going. No, I should stop. You're right. Should I stop, chat? I'm PG. I can't do this. I said I'd be more honest with you guys. I didn't know I was gonna be this honest. No, this is getting interesting. Keep going. Fondled or had your breasts fondled? Unfortunately, I have had my breasts fondled. It's true. And due to someone else's manipulation. That is such a weird way to word it. You are a streamer. Nobody believes you know what sex is. We are all here instead of living. Guys, I'm the only streamer who goes outside. Don't you guys just like this background that I have? It's a nice blank wall so that my head pops out on it so you can actually see me. Look, I want you to understand the framing of this shot, all right? Call me a film student. Call me, we have dark, white. I mean, guys, the framing. W framing needs CDs. CDs nuts, bitch. You thought you were gonna get me with that. You can't get me. I'm the D's nuts captain. Use tobacco. Is there tobacco in cigars? I think there is. I'm not proud of it, but I like it. I mean, cigars are nice. Use marijuana. I'm not so innocent as you think, but you know what? I have not done it in years. Also, I can count on my hands the amount of times that I've done it. Tell us about the first time you smoked. That's a story. I won't tell you about the first time I smoked, but there was a time before that I was drugged. And I was at school. And I don't really count this as the first time I did weed. Uncle what? No, don't freak. It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. I did it. And I was on my way to class. Somebody had a box of Timbits. You know, the classic Tim Hortons staple food. What the Americans call donut holes. And weirdos are called Timbits, baby, all right? And there was a guy who had a box of them. And I walked up. I was like, yo, let me get a Timbit. I was like, give me one of them. He opens the box up. And they're a little bigger than I remember Timbits being. And I'm like, maybe they got less greedy. They're being nice and selfless. And I pull one out. And it's also like, they're all all chocolate and it's not really glazed. Like it doesn't have the glazing around it like it normally does. And I was like, this is weird. But I was like, Tim Hortons changed the recipe. A little bit later, I think like 45 minutes later, I was in my next class and I go to this class. And luckily I'm sitting next to a guy who I know smokes all the time. And I'm like, dude, something's funny. Something's weird. I had this funky timbe. He's like, dude, you 100%. And for the rest of the class, I wasn't doing work. Luckily, I didn't get called on in this class. That was the best luck I ever had because every other class I got called on. I don't know if the teacher could tell I was tweaking out, but I was just sat in the corner this entire time with my math notebook and I was drawing shit. And I'm a creative guy, and I'm good at drawing. And I started drawing things that I could never even imagine with a sober mind, that you could never imagine. I don't even remember to this day what it was. And the reason I don't remember, I was so high that I thought I was hiding secret information because they were so good. And my friend looked at it, he went, holy shit, how did you even think of that? And he was laughing. He thought it was hilarious. And I thought I was like hiding secret information. So I ripped this paper out. Also, by the way, next day I realized, very important paper. I really needed that. But I ripped it out nonetheless. And I tore it into a million pieces and I threw it in the garbage. Was it just weed? I'm pretty sure it was just weed. I don't know because I never saw the guy ever again. But I don't count that as the first time I smoked. You know what I mean? I don't even know who he was. I should not have taken weed from a stranger. Use methamphetamine, crack cocaine, PCP, horse tranquilizers, or heroin. Coming soon on a stream near you. Been sent to the office, principal. Yeah, obviously. Are you innocent at all? I'm fucked, Chad. I'm I already told you guys this how I finished Breaking Bad and I've started Better Call Saul. And God, I need a lawyer like Saul to cover up for the fact that I shot down paratroopers before they landed. You never forget the look on a man's face when he's looking down at you and he's just like, let me land first, man. Then we'll shoot. And he pulls out his gun and he's so high up in the air, he drops it. He can't even pick it up off the ground because he's just in the sky. And then I pick up his gun. I don't even shoot him with my own gun. I don't even shoot him with my own gun. I shoot him with his gun. And I know it looks like I'm smiling, but my sad face is smiling. Swear to God, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it! Urinated in public? You fucking know it, baby. Every day of the week. I've seen a stripper. Unfortunately, yeah. You guys want to know my story of the first time I went to? It was weird. I mean, I'm surprised I'm telling this on stream. Strip clubs are weird. I didn't want to go. It was a little bit past my 18th birthday. And I went to the bar with my family. Now, I know what you're thinking. No, I was there with my sister, one of my brothers, dad, and stepmom. Bar, there's a bar, there's not the strip club. And then my siblings' friends happened to be at the bar. And they're all like in their 20s. And then my parents leave. And at this bar, 20 feet, 30 feet away, is a strip club. And then all the friends just decide to suggest, we should take him there. He's a man now. He should. And mind you, this is not even like, this is not all men. There are women too who are in their 20s being like, oh yeah, he should go. Like he's 18-year-old now. He's a man. He should go to the strip club. And I was urging against it. I was like, no, I don't want to go. That's weird. I don't like that. It's a weird thing to me. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. I really just didn't want them to be. And I was like, fine, I'll go. And in my head, I'm like, but I'm not having a lap dance. Like, I'm not letting that happen. I'm not letting them pay for a lap dance. I'm just gonna sit there, order fries or something. And I'm gonna like, then I go to the club. And it was weird. Chat, you're trained your whole life. Don't look. And in this place, you're supposed to. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, but then I realized, and there was naked women dancing on like a pole, and I'm like, this is so weird. You know when you watch movies and you see a strip club, and in the movies they have like bras and stuff like that, and you're like, in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, that's how it is in real life. And then I realized when I went there, I was like, oh my God, I'm so dumb. And yeah, so there's just naked people everywhere, naked women everywhere, dancing, whatever, legs wide open, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to be looking. All the guys are there to be like, you're supposed to be looking, man. And I'm like, no, I'm not supposed to be looking. I'm not supposed to be looking. And then unwillingly, without my consent, they spend a couple of hundreds of dollars and they order me a lap dance. Not just a regular one. A private room. What the fuck? This is like their friends that are doing this for me. And by the time I realized they were like, pick a girl, I was like, what? I was like, oh, she looks good. It was like some girl with like a bunch of tattoos and combat boots. I didn't want to be doing this. This is weird. Do you know how many other people she has probably given lap dances to and touched old men? Ew. Also, she's a stranger. And then I'm walking to this private room or whatever. And I'm like, this is so weird. This is so weird. This is so weird. And she goes into it. She's like, give me 1 sec. I need to set up. And it's at this point that I hear the French accent. I'm like, no, she's French. And then I'm outside of the door of it. And two butt naked women walk up to me and they just start having a chat with me. And it's not a chat about like being a stripper, being naked. We're just having a regular chat about regular things. And I'm like, I'm talking to a naked woman who I've never met in my life. We are small talking. After they paid, I was like, oh, fine, fuck, whatever, I'll do it. This is gonna happen whether I like it or not. And I'm never gonna do it again. They were chill as f. It was weird because they're just fully naked in front of you. It's a 7-song lap dance. So the way they do it at these strip clubs for some reason is not timed. It's by songs. So it's weird because you can get a short song, you get a long song. It doesn't really make that much sense. But it was 7 songs. It was an interesting experience. I don't know. It was weird that they were like a stranger and they were also kind of talking to me during it. And I was like, if we're gonna do this, please just don't talk to me at least. And then I think on about the 3rd song. Oh god, I don't even want to say it. I'm not even gonna get to the punchline. I tell you what song came on and you're already gonna be able to predict the punchline. Heat Waves comes on. Oh, it's like the worst song that could come on at the time. And I sit there and she's small talking to me and I go, yeah, do you know George not found? Chat, when I get nervous, I start telling jokes. And I go, do you know George not found? And she goes, quoi? She's French, mind you. And I go, oh, it's okay. It's all right. Had to please handcuff you? Nah, baby, never been caught. Been arrested? Nah, baby, never been caught. Committed an act of vandalism? We've all vandalized. Even me peeing in public, that's vandalizing. Let's make it clear. First of all, I was younger. Second of all, there was no one there. It was in summer. I'm the only streamer who goes outside, chat, I'm telling you. I hit my score. 35! Ash, that's great. Oh, dude, I gotta undo my pass. Oh, I'm not your pure little streamer. That's out of 100 things, I've only not done 35. Oh, I'm sorry I ever did this. I'm sorry. Wait, you're not our pure little streamer anymore? Let's go. I'm so sorry. Brother, I got 95? Good. I'm impressed. That's good. 99? Brother, which one was it? Held hands? That's impressive. Why would you commit vandalism? Because it's fun.